Good morning. Sue McCarthy Robinson wanted to cover a situation with clinicals this week that I encountered. I had a patient whose this case really kind of deeply impacted me. I'm going to refer to her as PW. She presented with significant trust issues stemming from a history of sexual abuse. During our initial session, PW displayed notable signs of hypervigilance, anxiety, reluctance to engage in any conversation. It was clear that the trauma she'd experienced created, substantial barriers forming trust, not only with me, but, anyone else. So, really wanted to kind of gently engage her. So, it's taught me, a great deal about the importance of building that rapport and the sensitivity required when working with trauma survivors. I had to adjust my usual approach, prioritizing nonverbal communication, providing, a safe space, allowing her to set the pace of our discussion. This experience, increased my understanding of that psych NP role in trauma-informed care. It reminded me that as much as, I want to guide patients through their pain, sometimes the most therapeutic action, is just simply being present, validating their feelings and allowing them to share their story when they are ready to do that. So reflecting on this case, I recognize some of my strengths, including my ability to remain patient and calm, which helped to create a non-threatening environment for her. I also noticed a limitation in myself and urge to move the conversation forward and asking probing questions driven by the desire to understand her experience more fully. This urge, while well-intentioned, could risk making a trauma survivor feel pressured or overwhelmed. Recognizing this allowed me to adjust my approach, focusing on maintaining a steady, gentle presence rather than seeking immediate insights. Through this interaction, I also explored my therapeutic use of self. I found that by sharing a small piece of my background without delving into really personal details, I was able to offer a sense of shared humanity, showing her my vulnerable side. This helped her not just as her provider, but as a fellow human being, seemed to alleviate some of her initial apprehension. The key insight I gained from reflecting on this experience is the importance of pacing and being patient with the trauma care. Building trust with someone who has been deeply hurt takes time, and I need to be comfortable with allowing that process to unfold at its own pace. In my future practice, I'll apply this learning by being more attuned to the patient's verbal and nonverbal cues, and by resisting the impulse to move too quickly. I will strive to maintain a trauma-informed approach, always prioritizing the patient's sense of safety and autonomy in our interactions. This encounter has deepened my commitment of fostering trust and compassion in every aspect of my role as that psych NP. I may think that session may not have been productive, but it was productive because it was a step closer to her building trust in me. And I realized that. Thank you.